Wait, we're outside the Vault 22. It's one of my most favorite places in the whole of the Fallout universe. Even taking into consideration Fallout 1 and 2, this place is really creepy and a really good place to explore. And as you can see, I have one of the mods, which is Wasteland Flora Overhaul, and this adds lots of new plants, which just makes it look much better. We're inside the Vault 22, and as you can see, the trees have captured this place. There are so many trees here. I can see why Dr. Hilden asked us to get here. Okay, if you didn't understand the last part, it was actually a parody of Oxon. Yeah, I fucking hate that guy. Yeah, have you watched videos of him? People call him homophobic and a sexist. I do believe those claims are true. But let's forget that and get immersed into this world. But really, imagine being a wastelander, seeing nothing but desert trees all the time and coming here. I mean, I would definitely be amazed. I mean, I am amazed seeing this even though I am playing a game. And this is good enough for me to forget that I am playing the game at certain times. Let's read the restore terminal first. Vault 22 Expedition Entry 1. I have established a temporary camp inside the entrance of the vault. Power inside is minimal but still running. And I have managed to hack into one of the security terminals. The logs show that several people have entered the vault over the past few months, but none have left. It's getting late, so I will resume the expedition in the morning. Keely out. Entry 2. The growth in the interior matches the exterior to a tree. T. It's a little surprising given the scarcity of sunlight in the entrance room, but even more surprising is that they seem to originate from further below. Maybe that fool Hilden was onto something after all. Since my paper is on Fritz, I will try to keep a running log of the discoveries in whatever computers I can find and collate the data before leaving. Would that have been collect? Early when collect. I have already repaired the elevator, but for this playthrough I haven't gone to the level 2 and I prefer doing it this way because I believe it helps me understand the things more. And also, have you noticed this place's hydraulic had 6,000 pounds and the override buttons? I mean, nobody notices them this minutely, but there's probably something that we miss every playthrough. I mean, last time I was playing, I learned yes, Doc Mitchell was actually from Vault 21. Well, I'm just rambling on. Let's just see what we can do. Well, whatever. Now, what I am talking about right now is the fact that this place, when I first entered it, scared me very much. I mean, to the point you might not be able to imagine. I was here to collect the Brotherhood of Steel disc or something like that, and let me just say it was not pleasant. Oh yeah, the HEPA 20 cartridge filters. There is I think I might keep that quest open actually. Oh, I have to speak to Lorenzo. I will search and I'm hopefully find those cartridges. If not, I can be back. What the? I mean, this is a very boring gameplay session. And this will be a long one as well. Is that open? Did I open this? Okay. Let's get inside the restore terminals. Noise. Good maintenance. Look into the ductwork on here on level 2 again. I know you guys took a look at this last week, but I swear the noise is back. I even have other people that can back me up on it this time too. This terminal is broken. There's another terminal. Expedition entry 3. This level seems to have been devoted to the study of atmospheric effects on plant, with a concentration on producing plant with high oxygen yield. Given the problems these vaults are known to have, it sounds like a reasonable avenue of research. Entry 4. It's strange, but some section of the machinery down here appear to have been modified for some unknown purpose. The restraints regarding oxygen content and systematic pressure have been bypassed. Oh, sorry, there's another entry. I've been hearing a strange chittering sound for some time and finally discovered the source. There's some kind of giant mantises that have taken up residence in the vault. I almost ran smack into one the other day, but the creatures don't appear to react to my presence at all. Perhaps the others sent here ran afoul of the creature, but I can't see how a few scattered insects could pose much of a problem to experienced mobs. I couldn't enter this from here. Let's travel to the other side. There's nothing. This music is industrial jam, I think. I think that's what this is, and this music is from Fallout 2. It was in the power plant, and it was in one of my favorite places. This way actually. Food production. Fuck. Head. Good thing I have this Q35 matter modulator. I have very good weapons, you can see. Let's see my arsenal. We have a cosmic knife. This is just for show, I don't use it much. The 10 frag grenades, frag mines, hollow rifle, incendiary grenades, god driver. Well, I got this because I just killed Ivan Nephi. Plasma grenades, plasma mines, Q35 matter modulator, thump, YCS 186. I am an energy weapons character with a sprinkling of, what do you say, explosives. That's right. Energy weapons with a sprinkling of explosives. Another reason I don't like Oxon is because he talks as if he's a character in the game, but that just breaks your immersion for some reason. I don't know, it has the opposite effect it intends to have. This door requires key. Oh, there's the access terminal. Disengage lock. Oh, access denied. Of course, it's never easy. Security request. Assistant Mathers has went into caves at 1846 tonight and still hasn't returned. Requesting security escort for science personnel to conduct a search. Medical emergency. We need medical team up here now. Dr. Peters just returned with one of the security escorts who is horribly wounded. When I asked him where the other security officer was, he just paled and shook his head. In the meantime, Dr. Bailey had ordered that the door to the cave be sealed until a further investigation can take place. Help. Is anyone down there? Security is trying to hold up. Well, I don't know what they're trying to hold up. Please send security up at once. With Dr. Bailey watching over his sick wife and daughter in the quarters down in the common area, I am officially in charge of this level, and I am requesting security at once. I mean, if I was a merc, I would have crapped my pants right here. Because from there it is pretty fucking clear that whatever is here is something that ordinary mercs would have problem taking out if personnel from the vault couldn't take them out. And that's why I do not like sport creatures. And I like explosives. Oh fuck. Yeah. I got my arm as well. Let's change weapons. I mean, for indoors I should never use explosives. That's just weird. Oh fuck. If this is not creepy, tell me what creepy means. I don't even know where the hell these spore creatures come from. And they're really hard to notice. I mean, I was just standing there to notice them. See. Oh, me. Diagnosis memory have been corrupt. Status 9 to 2. Yields together continue to improve. Splicing together cultivated G188 with the existing corn samples has produced a hybrid that responds better to the artificial light we have. On the side note, Dr. Peters has missed his third state day due to illness. His work ethic hasn't exactly been stellar to this point, so I am requesting confirmation from the clinic that he is in fact sick. 9 to 5. On a lark, the guys down in the pest control sent up a sample of a substance. One of the specimens secretes to attract insects. Tests show that the substance has a mood-altering effect on smaller mammals. If anyone volunteers, we can begin human testing soon. Quite a number of staff has begun to show symptoms of some sort of viral infection. I began to order them to stay in bed and recover, but that is it. There won't be anyone left to do research. Last one. Not much to report today. The mood is unusually somber in the wake of Dr. Peters' passing. There's a strange rumor going around that the commotion downstairs was caused by a fault in Dr. Peters' corpse, suddenly animating and attacking people. I don't know who would start such a vicious rumor, but it's in exceptionally bad taste. Well, pretty sure it is in exceptionally bad state. Pretty. This is. I mean, I won't be damaged by this, but I am pretty sure this will be hard to take care of. Let's see another one. Increase 6. I finally found some of the body scientists that lived. They appear to be overgrown with some form of lichen. They blend in so well with the other growth that I walked right by several of them without even noticing them. I have taken proper precaution, but the lichen doesn't seem to be contagious, at least to ghouls. This level appears to be where they perform most of the research NCR is interested in. I've been able to collect a little, but the vast majority of the data from the research done here is inaccessible. I will have to find the main backup and download from there. Well, it is pretty clear that Keely wasn't attacked as she is a ghoul. Why though? I mean, what kind of change in the DNA occurs if you are a ghoul? I mean, why are they not sensed? I mean, she probably even touched the bodies of them. First, she said that she didn't notice as she was walking past. So most certainly she saw bodies of the spore carriers. Insects there. Nothing interesting in this room except certain frame drops, which shouldn't occur considering my computer is a overkill. Not overkill, but good enough to play it at about 100 frames. Anything else in this level? I'm pretty sure I am missing something, or maybe not. Let's check the next level. Well, let's take the elevator. Common areas. I remember this place. This place made me shit my pants. I mean, not as much as the last place, because I knew there would be some spore creatures here. And that's why I keep the thumbs up. There we go. And someone here. No. Let's take this. I'm pretty sure Eddie can take care of whatever there is. There's nothing here. I mean, I really don't remember much, but seeing the wiki and playing is pretty fucking boring. And that scared me. I'm not gonna lie, that scared me. For some reason, the spore carriers don't seem to be grow under this light. Entry 8. I guess no one will miss this ridiculous trivia game. The questions weren't even that hard. It looks like this is why most of the people were when they died. The medical reports I found suggest that most of them succumbed to some kind of airborne infection. I am going to see if I can convert some of the grow lamps into IV spectrometers to test the air for contaminants. After numerous attempts, I have found a range that highlights the particles in the air that I believe killed everyone in the vault. Preliminary tests showed them to be spores of some kind. I'll set up spectrometers on several of the levels now, and the concentration appears to increase in the lower levels. At this point, I am concerned this plant cell may constitute a danger to the people of the NCR.
Trouble.
So this is the spectrometer. So that is the reason why there isn't much. I mean, there is no spore carriers under them. Okay. I need to go down. I don't have many grenades. Nope. Fine. And I'm pretty sure something's there. There we go. Get. Oh fuck. There's two of them. There's just one. Why did that stall open? That's a gate. This is weird. As if the Fallout world didn't have enough zombies as of yet. Oh, where? I mean, you have to be some kind of an idiot not to figure out what is going on. And God damn it. Why did it show a 95% hit chance? That's great. That's even better. I think I killed the one in here. Where the fuck is that? Oh, fine. Let's go. The thing with these kinds of walls is that, I mean, I am afraid of going into vaults like this actually. You can see that they had weapons to take care of them, or else the microfusion cells wouldn't be here. That's a lot of flamer fuel. Let's start with the strange noises. Problem. Noises in vents. Action. Send a team to inspect. Source of problem not detected. Gas leak. People have reports of possible gas leak. Several people have complained of coughing fits and other respiratory symptoms. Action. Complete diagnostic of the air circulation system. Have discovered minor discrepancies in the mass of air being pumped through the vault, but no harmful gases were detected. Also, strange residue was detected in the air filters, which have been forwarded for identification. Swept out the filters just in case. I mean, Vault-Tec is just as creepy as the spore carriers. And what were they trying to do here actually? They were trying to grow better food. And whatever they were doing, it's pretty clear that they failed miserably at it. God damn it. I mean, there's something to check back in level 2. I will check. It's around there, yes. Oh, it's just a place for it. Did I check that computer? I don't remember. Yes, I did check that computer. I mean, vaults are my favorite places in the world of Fallout. And one of the things I hated that there were not enough vaults in Fallout 1 and 2. There was only 2 to be honest. check the clinic first. I'm sure I will find some more. Well, no. There's no sport carrier there. Jet. What? Jet. Jet isn't supposed to be here. Well, it could be here because raiders entered the vault. Hey raiders, I mean mercenary. Condition. Dr. Peters is suffering from a severe case of pneumonia, the result of spread of some sort of microorganism in the lungs. I have applied the usual treatment and requested that he refrain from working and stop by twice a day for observation. Case 164. Group. Michelle, Pam, Cordello, Michael, Horton, Samwise, Fujimoto, Naoki, Terita, Kenneth. This entire group showed up throughout the course of the day, displaying the same symptoms. They are remarkably similar to Dr. Peters' condition when he came in a week ago. I hope we don't have a contagion on hand. Update. Dr. Peters is responding to treatment, or more accurately, his body is actively rejecting the treatment. His condition has worsened and I am on the cusp of ordering exploratory surgery. Case 173. Room. Okay, fuck. I'm not going to read the entire name list. Another group with chills, fever, terrible racking cough. I'm recommending that they be separated from the general populace. Dr. Peters is dead. His vitals flatlined 10 minutes before he entered surgery. I decided to perform an autopsy immediately and discovered his lungs were filled with some sort of fungal infection. Strangely, the fungus still shows evidence of growth despite the death of its host. I will consult with one of the mycologists on the 5th level and see if they can identify it. Update. I don't really know what to describe what just happened. 1 minute I was closing up for the day and next Dr. Peters' corpse sat up and attacked me. I was able to flee the office and seal him inside until security arrived. But what the hell is going on? If all the recent illnesses are the same thing. There had to be at least more than 20 names around here.
Not seeing anything.
Well, then stop searching. There's lots more left to explore. Let's check this. There's a dresser. Oh well. Wow. There we go. Where is the teddy bear? Let me just take a look up over. This was good. So it did affect through all of the vault. Okay, cave door key card. That's something I needed. Purified water. They can search. I will search the whole place first. Poor plants. Oh. Oh. I'm pretty sure that this isn't a good place. There's nothing there. That's fortunate. Well, this is the same kind of spore plant I saw in the Iron Web. The fungus has spread all over here. And is that mud? I don't think there should be mud here or earth. It's inside a vault. I mean, I didn't notice this minute details the first time I played, but I'm pretty sure the Obsidian has every explanation for everything. I just have to think about it. I got the key card. I will go there, but let's just go to the last level first. Here? I don't know.
That's enough of that.
And this is slightly disturbing. I mean, I don't know what they are, and they probably know what we are. Let's see what the overseer has to say. Is he a spore plant? A spore carrier? No, I don't think. This is broken. Locker is empty. Filing cabinets. Terminals. Unlock crew quarters. Unlock data backup. Unlock cable access. Override engage exercise. I mean, I already unlocked them, right? There should have been at least a terminal here. It's broken. Clean water, elevators, stairs, food production. Pest control. Well, that's very easy to block. I mean, this probably takes the place blocked by rubble. Yep. That's great. Let's get going. Yes, this is the place blocked by rubble. Oh, there we go. If I could fix it, it would have been nice. Let's just see. Weapon kills. I think I have. Nope. What happened to my weapon repair? I'm pretty sure I had a few weapon repair kits, which does more damage with the AR-14 22. Well, if I fix it, probably the AR-14 will do much more damage. Sure, there's a lots of moving elements. Well, that's okay. You know, this Tales of a Junktown Jerky Vendor is a book probably by that old guy Gizmo. Yeah, in Fallout 2. Well, there's no. Species 1, a distant relative of the commonly known Venus flytrap. This is BE908 seems to be performing well. The plants are threat to the creatures up to 5 times their size due to the violent nature of the closing maws. Those that aren't swallowed whole are often incapacitated by their initial bite. The plant's lack of mobility is offset by their ability to lure prey by means of a nectar they secrete from their bodies. Of all the species we brought with us, the common mantis exceeds the rest in terms of predation. The insects are voracious and their camouflage allows them to attack prey by surprise. Also, they complement our botanical species by hunting down those pests that avoid or escape our other measures. Lastly, mantises will begin to cannibalize one another when their food is scarce, making their number self-regulating when prey is scarce. Mordicana. An entomopathogenic fungus B. mordicana has been developed to colonize the bodies of most common pests. Once it has fully colonized the host body, the host technically dies, but that the body continues to move by the means of fungal colony within it. In this manner, the fungus moves amongst more of its prey, occasionally spraying spores in a radius around the host body, infecting all who come in. Drawbacks include time it takes to kill prey, 10 to 20 days, and its limited effectiveness when dealing with unsocial pests. I mean, it is pretty clear that these are the giant mantises we see here, and it is also pretty clear that these giant mantises are, what do we say, product of their research, probably. I don't know what to say actually. The spore plants are also common in other places, for example the Zion Valley. Now, self-regulation of the mantises are a thing, but they aren't much of a threat. The fungus, on the other hand, is only good because it hasn't spread. But what I don't know until now is why. I actually don't know why they haven't spread to the other parts. I mean, it's useful for them to spread, right? Well, this leads to another part, which I will visit. First, let me just see the other part. game is unnecessarily laggy. I came from there. Yes, this oh, this is a dead end. Well, excuse me. This requires key. Let's get in, and that's fine. Nice. Yes, that's what we needed for the Brotherhood of Steel. And let's see what else there is to do. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Well, let's get to the level 2 then. Requires key, which I don't have.
Uh-oh.
Oxygen recycling. Where is the caravan? Where is the caravan? Let me just search. I want the well, I'll be back after my sense of direction is fixed. Meaning I'm not being a complete fucking dumbass. Or was it in the third floor? Yes. Here. What the fuck? What the fuck? Well, there's the stairs. I think it was in the third floor. Food production. Yeah, probably there. Not in the common areas. getting. Well, finally. And that's what the fuck. Yeah, just fine. And I'm being a dumbass again with my weird sense of direction. Oh, how the fuck did I not notice that? And I have played this game before. I really have played this before. 75, I don't have 75.
For the Brotherhood.
First. It's downloaded. Why is it taking 3 charges to kill one whatever. Now what am I supposed to do? Blocker. The cutting. Not attacking for some reason. Fine, this locked, door is locked, and I have a locksmith reader item and locksmith reader with an L. Let's see what else is there. This is close. This is not.
Hey!
This is weird. we go.
Evening. Took your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you. Looks like you got sent on, but that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help.
So, how much are you paying?
So, you're one of those, huh? Fine. I'll give you all the money I have once we're done. Meet me on the second level.
I mean, it's good enough actually, I don't know. This is actually good, pretty good. I think that should be pretty much enough. If not, I'm not coming back. The quest can be undone. I would rather have fun than spend half an hour doing shit. Oh, and also, I forgot where to go again. Well, is that here? Nope. There we go. There's nothing I need to do here. Second floor, there's the fucking elevator, which I have to get.
What's this? Did you do these repairs? Not bad. Not bad at all. Saves me time, I guess. See you upstairs.
Let's see. There we go.
Hey. Good, you're here. Ready to begin?
Just as long as I am getting paid for this. Well, she already said she would pay, so sure, how can I help?
Time is of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and I've pumped the vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores. There's one problem, though.
It needs.
The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced. I need you to find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast.
Well, how should I ignite the gas?
In the area where the gas is active, any kind of fire or explosion should do the trick. Hell, even lasers would do the job. If you don't have anything like that, I've got some grenades and...
Any idea what these vents are that I'm looking for?
I set the gas to pump into the fifth level since that's where the concentration of spores was highest. I'd start looking there. Typically, these vaults use circular vents in their air circulation systems. Look for a wall with two of them almost side by side. There's one just around the corner outside this lab if you need an example.
Blast.
Yes, there'll be an explosion when the gas is ignited, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Now leave me to my work.
Sounds dangerous, but I will do it.
Good. Return to me when it's done.
There's some grenades in the bag. I mean, she could have said that on the 5th floor as well. What the Well, I fixed the fucking elevator, that should be okay.
Evening.
No, not evening. And my sense of direction is fucked. I'm sure the gas vent is somewhere. I mean, as I'm searching for this vent, let's just recap what we heard, right? So, Vault-Tec did an experiment for pest control, which turned out to be horribly bad, and this means which turned out to be horribly bad, which means I have to do something to fix it. Delete the research data and get the fuck out of here. I mean, compare this, they were using the plants to get oxygen, which makes sense considering that oxygen is what they needed. They needed in the space. I mean, oxygen is what they needed in space. And if you do not understand what I am talking about, you know Enclave's plan in Fallout 2 was to visit the space. Well, that's fine. I will wake up.
What'd I miss?
That has to be something good. The pest control, though, I do not understand that much why the Enclave and the pre-war part will take such interest in. Oxygen recycling is something, and food production. I don't think there are many pests in the Enclave, in the space, but I think it was essential for some reason. Let's get back to level 2. I mean, what happened here wasn't of Enclave's doing. I do not feel angry at the Vault-Tec for doing this research. What I do feel angry at is the... I mean, it's not anger, it's almost sadness actually.
Ah, good. You survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't. You'll be pleased to know that the spores should no longer be a problem. Now all that's left is to ensure that none of this ever happens again. The research that led to these abominations must be erased. I've managed to create a connection to the Vault's backup system from here. I just have to remotely delete all the files, and we're done here.
Good riddance. This file have caused enough trouble.
Indeed. This should only take a minute. Just a few more moments and... That's strange. The system says that the files were accessed recently. You wouldn't have...
I did download some files earlier while exploring the vault.
Those files need to be erased. Hold out your arm and I'll have it done in a flash.
Fine, do it.
Glad you're thinking clearly. I was afraid to blink there for a second. There, all done. That wasn't so bad, was it? I've unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now. Although it pains me to say it, I wouldn't have made it out of here without your help. If you're heading back toward McCarran, tell...
Now, if you're wondering why I did what I did, it's because, it should have been pretty clear. Those pests were much of a problem and I don't need them spreading outwards, especially since it's not on a controlled system. It will spread faster. What the fuck? Well, goodbye, Vault. Let's get going. Let's finish this and talk to Dr. Hilda. Vault 22 is intensely atmospheric, and I think I made the mistake of visiting it too late. I think I should have visited it much earlier, because at lower levels, the spore carriers do make a problem. And if you are playing the game, please make sure you do this in the earlier levels. I suggest doing this at level 15. You probably didn't feel much because I was never in danger, but actually when I first played it I was about level 12 and this poor creature killed me more than 3 times. Let's enter. What the My textures are messed up right now. I'll fix them later. Let's tell her.
Keely just called in. You should have heard the director. But, wait up. Now look here. She wouldn't let him finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. I've never seen his face so red and twitchy. Thanks for keeping her safe. Here's the caps I promised. I knew I had a good feeling about you.
Let's see what he has.
I received a pleasant call from Dr. Keeley. It seems we have you to thank for keeping her alive. Very charitable of you.
Let's see. His face was already red and twitchy. Let's see how red it will get.
Destroyed? Really? I find that hard to believe. More likely you failed to locate the proper server.
Keely wiped the data.
Keely, again. Do you understand what that rotting old bitch has done? Thousands of people, mass starvation. We had a chance to avoid that. And I had a chance to prove that scientists could be more than a bunch of useless idealists. But Keely doesn't give a goddamn about that, does she? You're an accomplice in this. Keely is one old woman. You could have easily stopped her. You're either incompetent or you're on her side. Now get out of this office. Get out.
I have to fix this section. But you have to think that he probably is not correct. Cause
The ranger vets are on their way from Baja. Never seen one before, but I heard they chew nails and spit napalm.
I don't understand correctly the fact. Because if you think about it, Keely was probably right in destroying the data, as in wrong hands they could want to modify it to create a weapon, sort of. But in the correct hand, it could be used to do the thing that is called research. That's enough for today.